My stars, reading time. I'm not going to lie, this one's a bit of a yucky energy. I just keep hearing you have a very jealous karmic energy. I slid on Stormy's Brewing. Really got their eye on you. And I have to say, karmic energy doesn't just have to be lover. A karmic energy is definite. It's a lesson to teach us, karmic energy. This could be a co-worker. This could be, you know, a friend. This let's just tap in. Seems very heavy. And I'll tell you something. I'm going to be on especially jealous women. Sunglass, first card, really peering in right now. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. This person, maybe they think, hold on, I want one more for that. It is something about your happiness and your center, but I feel this person feels like, I don't want to say, I was about to say maybe that you might be affecting their happiness and center, and then love came out. Friend stabbed in the back. This could be a friendship, but it could also be someone connected to a love situation. I'm just feeling a very deceptive, literally heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. I'm feeling a very deceptive energy here. Sunglasses. It's that snake energy, isn't it? Dragonfly, be careful, finding things out, things coming. Let's just say, because I'm hearing a couple things. Let's just say this is connected to maybe a past person that's not even on your energy radar. I feel someone has come across something. Okay, it's making sense in my mind. Let's say your past person moved on with someone and maybe they treated them more like a situationship, wasn't really giving them commitment, This person didn't really understand why. Then this person has now come across maybe some old things in their phone of yours, or it's like this person, I don't even feel you know them. I don't feel you know them. I don't think that you know they're someone that's peering in. I feel this is coming from a very envious kind of comparing, really dissecting everything about you. That's one thing I'm hearing, right? Another one I'm hearing, if you are in the midst of happiness, expansion, joy, you're growing like internally, you're growing externally, and you have got some friends that just, you know, those people that say they're your friends, but they don't ever praise you. They don't, you know, even if it's just on social media, like I guess not everyone likes stuff, but if you know that your friends are constantly on their phone, they're people that like things, or they'll send, you know, whatever the case may be, but you don't get that kind of attention from them, it's like envy in the background. Whatever the case, just prepare, because I feel, like I said, karmics are lessons, and I just keep hearing this collective, you're about to be put in a situation where you need to be the bigger person, okay? Especially if you have someone coming out of the dark accusing you of things, or thinking that you're in this person's your past person, right? Whatever woman, man is attached to them, and then they're there accusing you, you know, saying, are you with this person, No idea what they're talking about, because there's a reason everything comes to my mind. I don't think this collective, you know, this person love-wise has things saved of you, okay? You might not even think this person thinks about you anymore or cares about you anymore. I literally think you have someone that's extremely jealous, thinking you're affecting their happiness. And then I think you have some people that you do know, friendship-wise, that are just, watch your back. I'm hearing they're quite manipulative. They could be two-faced, present a certain way to you, and then, you know, maybe, you know, those people that can really manipulate what you say and relay that message in a completely construed way to someone else. Just protect. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that had split on Golden Mirror. Someone's a true narcissist. It's like they don't like seeing the attention you're getting. Okay, don't make it fit. And the sad thing is, one of these people, I don't even think, like I said, you're aware of. I don't even think you know this person's existence. The way you focus on yourself, self-indulgent shadow work, the self-appreciation. I think this collective, people peering in, you present like such a confident, hold on a sec, I want my animal cards, hold on. I want to see how you're perceived. I want to see why these people are so jealous of you. Oh, how are you perceived by these people? You got the sea serpent. Beautiful creature. And you're so hold on, let's get a few. Anyone that watches me regularly on TikTok, the oyster card to me is like the most beautiful, but the author really depicts that sea serpent as just a very beautiful energy. But the elk, you're grounded. I wouldn't say the way you have a drive. I really think people peering in, what you're sitting in lifestyle wise, they know it was created maybe just through your determination and your grit, okay? But you have a loyalty about you. I just think you're... the fact that there's like gossipers and manipulators and this, you've got to remember the reason you would trigger people is to trigger people into self-awareness. I always say people that trigger us, it's to make us self-aware of qualities, but also envy, jealousy is qualities we inspire to be. But when we're self-unaware, we don't know that's why someone's triggering us. You come off anything but a gossiper. You come off someone that just stays in your own lane. You come off quite humble. I'm hearing the word humble. I think you're just someone that, again, you've really learned to just sit in your happiness and your paradise and just focus on yourself. This pisses people off, okay? The butterfly, the way you've transformed, maybe some of these people have seen you come from, to get to this energy, you've been through a lot, okay? But I feel this collective, you really have, there's something about you that's really changed in the core. Maybe you have some of these people not believing in your change, your transformation. I think the right collective, the way you have found your wings in life, this triggers people, especially if you, and I see this a lot for people that activate and get into their birth energy, their divine energy, their birthright. You guys tend to soar quite quickly, right? So you guys tend to, as soon as you drop that 9 to 5 and you realize your strength and you just take that leap of faith into the unknown and start following your passion, your birthright, the universe really grants you blessings quite quickly, okay, to just show, yes, you've done the right thing. And I think some of these people, how quick you have transformed and where you are in life, it's kind of triggering to them, which means they could be stuck in very mundane 9 to 5 jobs, live paycheck to paycheck. And also, I have to say this, because that deviation about how I think someone thinks you're stopping their happiness, if you did have someone that was completely dedicated and loyal to you and loved you the way that this other woman, other man is not being loved by the person that loved you, that would trigger them. Of course they would compare. What does that person have that I don't have? Okay? It's just really, and like I said, be careful of jealous people, especially jealous women that are self-unaware. They can do some really weird things. Your strength, unstoppable, your self-belief, your courage, your intuition, the way you see, you're magical. Sea serpent, crow, this would intimidate anyone. This would make anyone jealous. And the sad thing is, these people, I just think they've got nasty things to say, but it's actually, it's true envy. I think they compare where they are in life to where you are in life. All right? But even though this is very powerful, but for some reason I'm seeing you're still kind of mysterious with this. Not that this card depicts mysteriousness, but I'm seeing that with that. It's like, maybe as well, because these people have big mouths and this and that. Again, it would be something that they would be quite envious of. Don't make these details fit. One of the biggest things here, and you would pride yourself in this, not being a gossiper, you would pride yourself that you just stay in your own lane and focus on you, okay? Because that's a big one here. These people's mouths get them in trouble. They seem very deceptive. Your tapestry of magic you weave. You've got people in awe. Another reason. There's something about comparison as well here. The way you speak, the way you move, you leave a tapestry of magic wherever you go. You hypnotize people. You're magnetic. I feel the right collective. You've got quite a bit of attention. For these people to be able to seek you out, you've got some form of platform, or you're kind of well known, or whatever the case is. These people can, first card, stalk you. All right? They can make fake profiles. And be careful. Any fake profiles you're getting, especially with your intuition, if you have a feeling, I feel there's a woman here that's very deceptive, okay? She could pretend to be someone. Just be careful. Be very careful. Dragonfly, your spiritual journey, the way you've transformed to this. You have such a peaceful energy. That's another thing. And this is why people are so attracted to you and your glow. Okay, you just, you make people feel safe. Okay, and you do it in such a beautiful, enlightened way. I'm seeing my scales right now as well. You could be a very diplomatic person. Like I said, I don't think you're someone that adds fuel to the fire or gossips. Maybe some of these people have witnessed you really, let it be some of these actual friends in your life, the way you can soothe conflict for them and make them see other perspectives, soothe certain frictions. I'm seeing my white flag. It's like a Switzerland. You don't put opinions on things. You just try and get people to see all sides of the spectrum. And I think this triggers people. Oh my gosh, you got the dragon and the one that sees all your magic, your sight. I'm not going to lie, it came to my mind. I think you could even have some copycats. You've got the dragon, the spider's web, and the crow. You could literally be very, very gifted. Okay, and your sight, maybe that could really trigger people, especially if they have and the actual F, the way you knock down hurdles underneath this, the horse, the most forceful, most beautiful earthly spiritual being. This horse, such a beautiful, another centered energy, but just a force to be reckoned with. No hurdle too big. You always overcome everything, and you overcome things with a smile on your face. The way you think is just it's hypnotic. It's like some of these people have this much trauma. They're little troublemakers, and the way you just soothe things, even when you get knockdowns in life, it's like it pisses these people off. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, now that I'm reading more, you could even have work colleagues that are like this. It's kind of wishing for your downfall kind of energy. Sorry, triggering, but I'm going to say it. Luck is always on your side. I think you've gotten yourself out of bad luck as well. But if you see the way you do, there could be a bit of negative talk, like the reason you're so lucky, especially if it's smelling like witchy poo, okay? People could think you manipulate energy into your favor as well, because things just always seem to be going your way. Your Midas touch turns everything to gold. It's kind of that. And not that you are that. It's just literally you've been through so much to get. Like, this energy comes from hard work. This energy comes from being proud of your authentic soul, being proud of your blueprint. It's like you could have been very picked on at school. You could have always felt like the black sheep of the family, but it was for a reason. It's like you used to maybe have a lot of self-doubt and insecurities about your quirkiness or your unique ways in life, but you found and you've started to realize they're my strengths. That's what makes me stand up from the rest. And where you're not in the 85% of the population, let's just put it that way. You walk to your own beat. Oh, hold on. Sign. You walk to your own beat. All right, let's keep going. I just wanted to see, because it's making more sense now. No wonder it's so heavy, because it's not just coming from one person. And normally when there's one, there's a lot. But again, be the bigger person, rise above the lesson. This is all about to unfold for you. And it could be, again, with this love, there's someone, I believe this is a woman that someone new in someone maybe that you could still love. Okay, I don't think you're aware of this energy. I feel that, because everything I say is for a reason, I feel there's someone attached to your heart, right? That since you, I just don't think they've been able to give their heart away. I think they've been putting their finger in some pies, but I think they've gotten themselves in a bit of a mess with someone that seems like a little bit of a cray-cray kind of person. And it's like this person just doesn't understand why the person on your heart won't commit to them or commit to them the right way. It's like it does their head in. And as well, it could also be a new interest for you that's looking in, but I wouldn't say this new person, if there is a new person, would be, they could be a bit jealous if you really have a large surroundings, but more maybe admiration, but you're friends because you're making healthier choices, because you focus on self-care and being happier. It's like some of the people around you just don't get it. So they really talk negative stuff about you, but it's all coming from jealousy. They'd never admit it. They probably don't even know it. I'm going to be honest. I just think it pisses some people off, this beautiful collective. Not your problem. Like I said, I feel you're just staying in your own lane, kind of like, you know what scene I just saw? You know Sleeping Beauty, when she's like walking through the trees and all the birds and the that's what it's like, kind of. That's what you're just off with the fairies. You're a little bit aloof. I really love that movie. Stabbed in the back. Axe, and it could be a separation. So I think again, everything we say is for a reason. Someone you've broken up with, which I feel you still have a spot for in your heart. They've put some baggage in your on your doorstep. Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern. There's silent treatment here, though, abandonment. So again, this is probably why you have no idea who this other energy is, because I feel they're attached to this person. One more. Oh, mask. Not showing true feelings, hiding, pretend, gaslight, time. And one of these people, I feel they've been lingering for a long time. But you, just trying to keep a positive mindset. Again, this collective, maybe you've had some intuition. You got the dragon, the crow. Maybe you have felt a bit down and you know about energy. And when you start to get lethargic, just feeling really run down, random headaches. It's like, you know, when you get like that, or a lack of motivation a little bit, you know that there's energy around you, especially if intuitively you've done an egg cleanse of recent, or saged out your home, done a deep clean, or, you know, been having salt baths, salt showers. It's like you already know intuitively, hold on. Intuitively something's not right, but you'd be a natural transmuter. You wouldn't even need to do a return to sender. I just want to confirm this around you. I think you're about to have a bit of a shock, this collective. Love spell, magic. As we're talking about, communicate. Oh, I think there's a love person here. It's like this karmic energy. There could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign, but action, that's the movement within days, this one, and that's what I'm feeling. It's like they can just smell that the person that they love, person on your heart, is about to come through. Bewitched. I feel you and someone are bewitched by each other, but I also feel there's no communication here. There's something about compromise, forgive, working things out, and I just, long and behold, and I see this so much in the divine community. A lot of the time, just before you guys are coming into union, boom, karmic interference. Love spell. You could have some people, it's coming to my mind, I never hear this, like doing freezer magic on you and stuff. But again, you wouldn't have to do anything, because you're a drag, like you would be a natural transmuter here. People that do that stuff, especially for strong people, karma. Yes, confirmation. I'm not going to lie. I'm seeing a silly little kitchen witch. Like someone's putting your name in a jar or something. But lucky's on your side with this. So I think that's a confirmation for both deviations. I'm not saying it to stress you out. Like I said, you would just naturally... This kind of collective, if you naturally go to you're already transmuting it without even putting negative energy of return to sender, so there's no karma. It's just intuitively your higher self is saying protect yourself right now. So it's not like you're protecting yourself and you're thinking of one person and sending it back. No, just naturally you're like, okay, it's time to clean my home. You probably don't know where it's come from. It's just time to do an egg cleanse. It's like you're doing it in the most peaceful way, because even though you can feel it subconsciously, there's not a name that's come up. Does that make sense? The right collective, that'll make sense. So again, you got nothing to worry about, but confirmation. And lady beetles, you could be seeing a lot of lady beetles, but someone's about to open up their heart through communication. I was seeing a lot of negative energy coming. Maybe it's just before this comes. Like, this isn't bad energy. Let's be real. Earth as well. There it is, expecting. You could have someone that tries to entrap someone, fake a pregnancy as well. Like I said, some women do some crazy things when they're jealous. That came to my mind for a reason. Caution, as we said it, with the pregnancy. I feel there's going to be a little bit of entrapment in the background. But good things come to those who wait. This has been, this could have already been in progress over the past few months, but guardian angel, normally when this comes out with pregnancy, I see lost pregnancy. You could have had a lost pregnancy. But yeah, let's be real. If someone's about to fake a pregnancy, there's only one, how can you fake a full-term pregnancy? Okay, so whatever entrapment's been done, there's a reason I said maybe this has been going on for the past few months. This person's, and this is sad for people that have actually experienced a miscarriage or had to go through a termination, but I think this is where this person might come undone. Okay. Last one, the universe. Be careful what you wish for. But you're about to be granted what you've asked for. Especially, and I do think one of these people that acts. Okay. Intuition. Maybe you've had intuition of this entrapment. But like I said, I don't think you physically know who this person is. But if you're a dragon and a crow, it wouldn't surprise me. You could have dreamt of it. Okay, let's just confirm the universe and you right now, what you're focusing on. Oh my god, first card, 132 cards, there's only one twin card here. You got the twinny card, and it's smelling like it through this, just all the hurdles and the blockages to keep the veils on. And twin flames, 1111. You could be seeing this reading at 1111. Divine partner, mirror, heart chakra activation, reflection, other self, a catalyst, an awakening, soulmate, yin and yang, balancing masculine and feminine energy. You're very centered right now. Even though I'm saying it's like intuitively, again, it's not that you know someone's affecting your energy, but you're just doing things to protect your energy. Maybe you've intuitively, and lady beetles again, that's another. Lady beetles are important because you got it again, but the universe is saying you're about to have a very vibrant and abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, good health, balance, wishes are coming true, birth of a daughter. I know there was pregnancy that you could have lost a daughter as well, but I feel this collective, if you've had intuition that, you know, and again, I even say this with spirit babies, when you dream of having a child, that's when your spirit baby attaches to you. So you could have just recently had a dream of a daughter. Okay. It's coming to my mind for a reason. Don't make these details fit. Oh, aging like fine wine. The obstacles were there for a reason. Okay. Maybe as well, because I'm actually seeing age with that. Maybe maybe children's been a bit of a sore spot for you. There's a reason I just said, gosh, people that have actually gone through, you know, lost pregnancy, miscarriage, and like that. I think it's a sore spot for you, for someone to fake a pregnancy. Maybe your age, or you've struggled with fertility, whatever the case may be. There's a reason it's coming to my mind. But you as a person have been developing over time, okay, but you are wanting some form of family legacy left as well. But the good stuff, finesse, you're alchemizing, transmuting, but you're transforming, you're ripening, you're aging so well right now. 34 and 11. Third of the fourth, fourth of the third could be a birthday. Memory. Oh my God, and you got the firefly. Stop it. This is from the universe. You're illuminating. You're magical. I believe that. Dragon, the spider's web, and the crow. And this is people peering in, like that part. This is from the universe. You really are magical. Your self-discovery, your soul spark, light code, you're leveling up. Literally someone exceptional. And you are that. No wonder you trigger people. I always say, where there's power, there's some bloody haters. And you could be quite a polarizing person. People could either love you or be highly triggered by you. I think you're an energy that makes people confront themselves. Okay? It's like you glow. So people that are self-unaware, people that are blocked with trauma, people that are blocked with karmic energy, especially if you've been evolving through karmic energy. I always say people that don't align with us, they trigger us. They drop off like flies. So I just think your energy would be a very confronting one for unhealed, broken people. Okay. But the universe is saying, just remember, you are someone exceptional. If you've been truly activated to this divine journey, like I said before, to get to that animal perspective, you've gone through a lot. People that activate to this life full of trauma, you've had some hard lives. You really are earth warriors. Okay. And 11 again. 11th of the 4th. 4th of the 11th. Clouds. So thoughts, problems, hesitation, doubts. Maybe you're someone as well, again, because you can feel something around. You don't know what it is, but they're saying out of all of these, you've got one. So if you are finding yourself in a negative thought pattern, or whatever's about to arise, remember who you are. Okay, this is beyond your view right now. Maybe there is a little bit of confusion. You don't know where this is coming from, but I'm thinking certain misunderstandings are about to be illuminated in your life, and this is why you're leveling up. This is why you're getting new light codes, stronger intuition right now. 6th of the 11th, 11th of the 6th. Twin flames. Judgment. Stop it. And another 11, 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. So you've been on this twin journey for a long time, because if you are now bringing together past, future and present version, you're really going through an awakening right now. There's a new spiritual story being granted to you. So you've surpassed a lot of layers on this journey. You're now coming into the mode of self-appreciation. Okay, I always say this is kind of coming to the last step. When you're in self-appreciation, I did a reading on Instagram today. It's like the veils are coming off. It's like your veil of longing is coming off for external. You're starting to see yourself. Total transformation. This is from up there. You've got 2 transformation cards right now. You're heeding the call of renewal, awakening, rebirth, cleaning the slate, purging, fundamental changes, clearing and purging, literally. Wow. You would be feeling so different, this collective. That's another detail here. You wouldn't be feeling the same. This is a huge transition. It's like you know there's a center taking place in you right now. Lady Beetle. Libra energy. So you could have, this is with wishes coming true. So this could be the communicate person, or you could be a Libra. Remember I was saying the balance, the scales. I do think life's about to be balanced too, as within 1 to 2 weeks. I'm feeling sooner than that. I will roll the dice when we get tarot, but I feel sooner than that. But things are going to be just very soon. A lot of full circle moments. You're about to have a lot of jaw on the floor moments. But communicating diplomatically, beautiful. Harmony, balance, kindness. Why do I feel this is a Libra attached to you as well, though? And also, let's be real, justice scales coming to your vibrant, abundant life for more comfort, leisure, good health, balance, wishes coming true. And if you have, unfortunately, had to go through a loss of child or multiple, the justice scales are at play with your Lady Beetle energy right now. Just keep pushing. You know, I say this a lot, broken record. I'm going to say this over here on YouTube. I always say our life, 2-year cycles, right? Our karmic cycles. So we all get our blessings at the start of our 2-year cycle. Let it be the increase in income, you know, the job, the pay rise, better home. Maybe we move to a nicer place. Whatever your cycles are, everything repeats, right? But when we're not showing gratitude, when we're not going through our purple curtain, our karmic energy, the things that have kept us bound, not just this lifetime, but so many prior, we lack that gratitude. We lack the appreciation for the happiness and the things that are being granted to us. And that's why I also say healing is not just for trauma. It's to appreciate happiness and the things that are provided for us, even if they're just very small, right? So when we're not showing appreciation, when we're treating people like rubbish, when we're still gossiping, when we're still doing all these things that these people are doing to you right now, constantly things repeating in their lifetime after time. If it's not you, it's the next person. Bam, 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 bam. When we're repeating those things that keep us bound to our shadow, every 2 years, yes, the blessings might seem a bit greater, but they get harder and harder for the removal, right? Even if you're in a 10, 20-year relationship, every time you stay there and you shouldn't because of external gain, the codependence, the abandonment issues, the relationship gets harder and harder, more toxic, more toxic. When you choose not to make change because you're so scared of the unknown and the comfort, and you're bound to your shadow, right? You're bound to the things that have kept you bound from 3, 4 years old. Life just gets more difficult. It gets more stagnant. It gets more. So people that activate, have that awakening, their spiritual story, their judgment energy, with the kundalini, whatever you want to call it, right? That's because your poor little vessel can't take any more trauma. Your cycles have been so hard in life from childhood, right? And that last cycle where everything is ripped away, the home, the job, the love, the pets, the children, whatever it is, and you finally crack open and awaken to the magic of the universe, and you start seeing the signs and synchronicities when we go into our spiritual psychosis and our manic state, that tear away is about 10 cycles of bad karma in one, right? So where other people that are bound to their 2-year karmic cycle, you see them and you think, but these are the most toxic people. Why do they keep getting all this luck and these blessings? Because they're just going to be ripped away. You only see things at face value. Where you guys, you don't really get much blessings. You just stay protected. You get a lot of emotional lessons, so little triggers at a time to show you what repeats. Because again, you have to learn all this stuff yourself. You have to learn this from your claircognizance and your, you know, connection to source. It's those moments you're like, hold on, that's a repeated cycle. That's a repeated lesson. This is all come from up there, unless you watch people that give you this advice. But normally this is all just intuitive downloads that you're getting from up above, right? So they have to give you little triggers, burn to learn, for you to awaken to this stuff so you can finally remove it, so you can prepare while you're aging gracefully and aging well. You can prepare for your big fat present once you've really gone through this journey properly and realize the things that are holding you back, the things that have been bound to you from 3, 4 years old. This is why you guys naturally, if you've got addictions, you take a path of sobriety. You start realizing and appreciating your vessel. Most of you guys turn to very, very healthy, clean eating, and again, the emotional work and learning the non-judgment, learning the forgiveness, learning the unconditional love, having understanding for people's karmic shadow, even like these karmic people that are attached to you right now. When you really start learning about life and that Christ-like nature, how she would have walked this earth, if that's even real, but you know what I'm trying to say. That is the energy that you guys are trying to find along this journey, where at the start of this journey, this is why it takes so long, because when you guys first activate, again, it's you think that you're going to get this and that and the love of your life. It's all external. When you get to the point you really understand this is for you, to be the best person for yourself, and not just for yourself, but this contentment, this world that needs so much love because we're lacking in it. When that flick really switches and you guys become the most observant you've ever been, you're very, very close to finally receiving that external abundance, really connecting to that abundant timeline you saw right at the beginning. Okay, there's a reason I'm saying this for this collective. The universe is saying, we've seen you. We've seen you on your knees. We've seen you puttering along. We've seen your horse energy. We've seen you knock down every hurdle we've put in your path, and not just through this activation, but since you were a child. We gave you that blood of fire and steel for this moment that is coming, because you've now gotten to the state when this abundant flow or external gain comes in, it's not going to be for yourself. It's going to be for the world. It's going to be for that foundation you want to create, or, you know, whatever it is that you've envisioned to help this place. You're actually going to stand in it, and you are going to give back. You know, those people that when are granted riches, it's kind of like the story of King Solomon. Even, I always say, Hollywood, it's the devil's playground. People think they're the luckiest people in the world because they're born to fame. I always say, you're born to fame, you've got one very, very, very heavy soul contract to clear off. They're bound to... Anyway, that's another reading. But this collective, you're not going to be like those people. You're going to use it for the right reason. And that's why it's been held off for so long. Okay? There's a reason I say everything in a reading, and there's a reason this has come to my mind. Developing well over time. Things are unstuck. Things are becoming unstuck, but they needed to be stuck because you needed to be aging gracefully. It needed to be slow. Even right now as you're watching this, there could still be a trickle like, will I use it all for the right reason? Or you 6 months ago, you a year ago, you could have been that person that ended up just using this for the wrong reasons, which means you would have been stuck here for another lifetime. They want you home, okay? But they needed you to become practical and grounded and measured and realistic and dependable. I always say our commitment gets tested time and time again before we get truly, truly rewarded. And they have tested your commitment time and time again. And every time you've shown them you are that spiritual panther. You are that protector. And man, there it is. So this will be another beautiful external gain that you will you now understand love and external abundance. They're toppings. It's a topping that you will appreciate. Okay, it's not your be all and end all anymore. But as well, whoever this male energy, this masculine energy, okay, that is connected to you, they see you as someone exceptional. They see you as magical. This is about fiance, spouse, love interest, a person you know. Okay, what are these? Look at all of this positivity. You've just got one of a little bit of uncertainty that they're saying, who cares? Who cares about this? Who cares what you're confused about? Who cares what you can't put your nose on right now? You're not meant to. Let it come full circle. You are protected, okay? But let's be real, the theme of this reading, we kind of know what that is. But it'll unfold when it's meant to. Okay, the garden, public event, society, crowds, audience. Just saying, community, outdoors, playing the field. Not that I more think this is again attached to this person when they were having their fingers in a few pies. One more. Unfortunately, they've put a bit of baggage on your doorstep. The geese, on a quest, migration, relocation, dependable. You know where you're going. You leave no one behind. You're faithful. Okay, that was beautiful. All right, just quickly before we roll the dice, I just want to see this twin flame energy connected to you. I actually want to see how this person is feeling about you right now. Change. And seeing your change, that butterfly energy. You guys ask me all the time where these are from. So our beautiful Our beautiful SJ Oracle. It's either 09 or 90, okay, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. These aren't sold on like a main site. They're just sold through her website, okay. SJ Oracle, one word, either 09 or 90. But seeing signs of you, of course they are. Change. Maybe there's a lot of distance between you guys, especially emotionally. There it is. Buckle up. I actually want to get this because I feel this is very, very close. I think the karmic energy comes first though, because there's an emotional test to pass. 3 days, next 72 hours. You could be seeing 3 a lot or 72 a lot right now. Wisdom. They see you as very wise. The dragon, the one that sees all. You're very intuitive. And the owl for me is the clairvoyant. So I think they have memories of how gifted you are, this collective. How are they feeling towards you? The universe is definitely making your energy very hard to not think about. Right? Psychic abilities, as we said at the clairvoyant, don't make these details fit. You could actually read tarot, oracles. My divines, my true divines, you're on some form of enlightenment, okay? You're on some form of field of helping. You're here to promote unconditional love and heal this world, okay? So a lot of you guys, especially my second wavers, I find you guys really tend to gravitate towards this field, okay? And that's the wave I feel is coming in March, our second wavers. So you could be a psychic medium or a Reiki healer, or work with, you know, hypnosis, sound waves, hertz, a shaman. You could do work with plant medicine. Everyone has their own beliefs on that, but this is something that I think we're so scared of for a long time. You've got to remember they're running away from their Hierophant, High Priestess. This stuff, while they've got their veil of avoidance, they see as the devil, okay? But now they're starting to kind of, I think, be more enticed by it, just how they were when they first met you. Instead of being scared of it. Spying. So they're spying too. You've got some energy all over you. And my eyes twitching. All week my eyes been twitching. It just started twitching again. That's my right eye. Does anyone have to do that? I'm a bit but through whatever they're seeing on your socials, this is transforming them. Distance, chaos, they're going crazy, hurricane. I think this woman, man, that's attached to your person has found things on this person's phone. I don't even think you realize this person has things saved. They could have even had fake profiles. They were checking up on you. I think this person has found something of yours, okay? I think they've been just as surprised getting caught red-handed as you're about to be surprised when they reach out. Friends. Maybe even friends are involved here. And remember I said be careful of fake profiles right now. You might even intuitively think it's your person. It's not. It's someone connected to them, okay? Like reaching out. I know I just said they could have fake profiles. They watch you, but I don't think your actual person goes out of the way to deceive you through messages and pretends to be someone. And if they do, that's a bit much. But I definitely think there's a woman or a friend that does that, okay? Okay, last one. Chaser, I had this on Instagram today. They know they need to put in a lot of effort here. Maybe marriage was promised here as well. Okay, this is how they're feeling towards you, that life partner. That was another big detail. This person hasn't been able to give their heart to anyone the way they gave their heart to you. And that's why you've got this weird, jealous woman man now, like, in your energy. Okay. I just want to get just a couple of message cards, then we're going to confirm this with tarot, and then get you a universal message. Okay. What does this person, what are they dying to say right now? You triggered them. Okay, you've triggered me. I wish I could be a different person. Again, they've been running away from their Hierophant veils. They can't come to, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. This person's got themselves in a little bit of a tangled web, childhood trauma. So they're going, I don't think this person wants to deflect how they've treated you on childhood trauma, but I think for the first time in their life, they're understanding childhood trauma. They're understanding that their shackles in their shadow have kept them bound. I always say the first step is self-awareness, self-acknowledgement, to be able to see our repeated cycles, because once we see through our decisions what we're burning to learn repeats life, that's when change really happens. It's very easy to pick it up, right? But that's that energy. You'll say sorry for the same thing 100 times before you change it. But once you really start to understand your decisions and the way you are attracting this kind of person, that kind of person, everything repeats because of your projection. That's when change really happens. So it's like you've triggered them into awakening, right? Like into awareness. But they're like, why can't I change this? It's like they're noticing, but it's like, why does this keep happening? But I feel it's like they're starting to realize, look at the people I keep attracting in. Is it because of my avoidance? Is it because of my escapist tendencies? Is it because I'm a bit manipulative? Is it because I'm dishonest? Because I keep calling in absolute nut jobs. Do you know what Rat Collective, you'll know what I'm trying to say. They know they've got some messy energy that would really affect your life right now too, but they don't want to be alone, so they feel lonely. They feel lonely around these people. They could struggle with abandonment themselves. You might not feel that, but the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. This is what's triggering them. So again, it's that chaos. It's that hurricane within right now. The emotional distance is killing them. Why can't I tell you the truth? At least this person doesn't want to lie to you. Okay, it's like maybe in their mind they think, oh, I'll just have to solve this and then everything will be okay. Then I can come to this person. It's like, it's just... There's a reason I said dishonesty just before as an example. I long for your kiss. I think this person just wants to hold you, but they know their life's shoot right now. And I can see it. You can see what's attached to them. Okay. Why do I deserve someone like you? Oh, I've got you on a pedestal. I'm better with... No, they're not. I'm better with my mind than heart. They're not good at either. I'm gonna be honest, but they will get there. We can all change if we want to. The passion, look at all the... Another card of passion. So again, definitely an ignition of flame. One more, we'll get a love pop, then we're getting tarot. One more. It hurts so much. They're in pain right now. But again... Don't feel sorry for them, this collective, at all. This person's made their bed. They have to learn these lessons. We all have to burn to learn. That's the only way, unfortunately, we learn. If we're not making mistakes, we're not going to learn from them. But I just want to get Love Pop to confirm just those message cards. Unawakened. So they've been unawakened for so long. I think you intimidated them. This is that, oh, I don't know, this is all too much for me. I'm fearful of letting go of what I have. 444 you could be seeing a lot of. And what I know, what you're asking of me is impossible, and it makes me feel... Remember I said it's like before, they would have thought you were too. They would have put you in the category of loony. But Tower moment. They tried to avoid this like the plague, focusing on finances. Not feeling fulfilled in my life, therefore I'm chasing money and status as a way to increase my self-worth. I also feel I'm not equipped to handle our connection, so I'd rather focus on things I can control. Tumultuous lives, but the childhood trauma, maybe you guys have experienced a lot of the same trauma here as well. 44, 26, 72, important numbers. We have, and 72 hours as well. We have experienced so many similar things in our lives. I always thought I was the only one to have had these experiences. I take comfort knowing you understand me. I want one for this unawakened because I think this is what they're transitioning, rejuvenating now. 69, such a beautiful angel number. It's about good and bad. The Justice card, the purple curtain, and the yin and yang, the twin number. I'm trying to reinvent myself and release the old me. I took you for granted, disappointed you, and deserted you when you needed me the most because it was scary. You were changing in front of their eyes and they couldn't understand it. It's like, where's the person I fell in love with? They literally thought you were losing your banana, but they couldn't support you. They didn't know how to. It was the veils. I want to come back to you stronger and build something better with you now. Divine feminine. And the reason they're mentally materialistic because they're seeing you on your grind, your unstoppable energy, what you've achieved because you're in your birthright. I always say this on this journey. I like when I see that card or focused on money because they want to be the best version. They want to be that divine masculine. For you to be able to sit in your empress glow, your divine feminine glow, you need a provider. You need to feel protected and you need to feel safe so you can nurture them. Okay? Without that, you don't have that beautiful cohesive yin and yang relationship. Two yangs become toxic and volatile. Two feminines, too sensitive. And I know same sex, I'm not talking two females, two males, I'm talking the energy. We embody masculine, feminine within. When you've got two very sensitive feminine energies, man and woman, 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 man, man, whatever it is, doesn't work. You need a yin and a yang, okay? 20 or 39. I'm working on my divine feminine side. I know I need to be more nurturing, understanding, compassionate towards myself and others. I need to be more soft and loving, especially towards you. And then for so long they thought you were, so this is about waking up and realizing you're not a false flame. They were running away from you. You may have and this is underneath the childhood trauma, the trigger because of the tumultuous lives. They didn't get it. They didn't get it because they were unawakened. I know anyone that watches me all the time, I talk about this process, and until they awaken to the frequency, you got no hope. And because they were unawakened, they saw you as toxic. They saw you as triggering because of all of the trauma that you guys embedded. But they wouldn't cause you so much stress if they were, but wake up and realize our connection is the real deal. Very nice. Okay, so let's tap into this next 72 hours. I'm not going to lie. I think it's more this, I just want to see 72 hours for you, not just this connection, because I have a feeling, I'm seeing my Queen of Wands right now. Hold on. Next 72 hours for this collective, please. Okay, so it says 3 to 4 weeks, but I'm going to say the 72 at 3 to 4 days. It could be 3 to 4 weeks. So, but finally a new perspective, an aha moment, jaw to the floor. Okay, because of your patience, things bubbling under the surface, too many irons in the fire. Things are about to be illuminated, an inception point. Things that have felt like they've been lacking direction. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This cannot be avoided. Challenges, external forces, upheaval, karmic lesson. Remember I said be the bigger person. Karmics aren't just love energy, they're lessons. Okay, right at the start. This is a big push. This could be a turning point if you handle this properly. You've got the grievance before the it's like, you know, when people are like, do you want the bad news or the good news first? That's what I just heard. It's like you're gonna have to deal with a bit of bad news first. Literally devil in reverse, negative karmic connection. This person could be physically, emotionally abusive. Doesn't surprise me. They seem very unhealed, very toxic. Energetic implants. Liar, pants on fire. This person's very codependent on something that's broken. You know those people, and we've all been there before we healed. It's like, you know that that person doesn't love you. You know that that person wants nothing to do with you. You know that that person has their heart tied somewhere else, but you just won't let them go. It's like, well, I guess not everyone's been there, but this person clearly has. It's like this person's trying so hard to sink their claws into your person, but it's like your person has literally made it very clear that they don't want that. It's like this karmic even knows that their heart's with you, but they're still like, it's just weird. Not that you should have that judgment. This collective, but also remember, This isn't just karmic connected to this person. You've got some funny friends around you too, okay? Just be careful. That was not, it is too. Getting caught red-handed, confessions, remorse, an unworkable strategy, coming clean, prick consciousness. Maybe this person connected to your heart has to come forward because they realize what this person attached to them is doing to your energy as well. But there you are. I think that's you. 9 of coins. Just in your sleeping beauty energy, in your own lane, in nature, fairy dust everywhere. It's like, I just think you really are thriving in your independence. This collective, you're self-sufficient, you're sophisticated, and they're saying have a sophisticated approach to this, okay? Just remember who you are. Take it easy. But after this, I think you get a beautiful achievement. Okay, let's confirm though. Next 3 to 4, let's say from the next 3 days to 4 weeks. 6 of Wands, that's what I feel. Victory, success, pride, achievement, standing center stage, business-wise. Of course, you're going to get some form of achievement there. I ain't going to lie. These people have to sit even closer front row to watch you. But in love, I see him as the one coming in with that declaration, that letter of love. Okay, what's bubbling under the surface here? It's sad. I shouldn't be this nasty to this devil in reverse, but that's not a healthy energy. But this person's coming from a place of inadequacy. Again, remember I said it's that self-doubt. They're comparing to you. It's weakness, low self-esteem. Okay, I really do think you handle this gracefully. And I think, like I said, I'm seeing you as a person that's very diplomatic. You know how to balance people's grievances. You're very you see things in all perspectives. I think just remember whatever is coming to the surface for you, it's these people don't see themselves properly. We can't help when we're bound to that shadow that we cannot see through. And I'll tell you, someone bound to this kind of shadow, that is pure self-unawareness. Until this person realizes who they are, that's a very hard one to crack. Very hard. I know everyone can change, but you've got to want to change by knowing you have to change. Unfortunately, I think one of these people, they're very, very blinded to change. They probably stand in, a leopard can't change its spots. But 10 of Wands. I think this is what's readjusting for you, though. Okay, I think this is the turning point, the big push. There's a lot that's just going to be released. I don't think you feel burdened in life, but I just think you've, poor little thing, anyone on this, you kind of are on a soul journey with just all of those wands in front of you, and it becomes long suffering. You don't even realize you're pushing these wands up anymore because it's just been so persistent and for so long. Okay, but I think this is really just going to make you drop those wands and see things in a... And also, side note, these people coming towards you could feel quite burdened in life as well. Okay, I guess I don't need to tell you to have empathy. This collection... Oh, look at that. Shine a bit of sun in their life. Be your authentic self. Unfortunately, I think this devil in reverse, it's just sad. I feel it's a little bit of a lost soul. Count your blessings. See how far you've come as well. I think you're going to see a lot of emotional manipulation through this person. But the way you see through it, I actually think you just have empathy towards this. Okay, I think you are your authentic self. I think you're optimistic, and I think you actually handle this very beautifully and sophisticated. And that's why you get an achievement, a reward because of it. You clearly see people at a deep level, and I think you're that person. It's kind of, you always have a soft spot for the underdog or the broken bird. I'm going to be honest. It's like the more broken someone is, you really do. It's kind of like you feel sorry for them. You've got the apology, but just be careful. I always say that Page of Cups, he is a romanticist. He's like a hopeless romantic. Sometimes he's just a fantasist. He can be so naive when it comes to love. It's kind of that, you know, I do think you get an apology, but I think the way it comes in, it's a little bit getting caught red-handed. Okay, so again, just be sophisticated with whatever's on its way. And I want one more for that. but you see clearly again. So 7 of Cups in reverse. Your focus, your claircognizance, which we brought up, is off tap. You're seeing a clear choice. You're decisive. I don't think you're getting blinded by anything. Not love, not friends, even family members, but the lovers came out. And the first thing we said in the start is the lessons, the karmic lessons, the soul contract energy. Yes, duality. Yes, you know, I also see that as divine love, but it's more the energy you're kind of really healing and signing off right now. I think you're about to really experience and have a very beautiful lesson that you stop and you think, gosh, I handled that like a pro. You're coming from a place of duality and yin and yang within. Okay. Gemini, Leo energy as well. And then the world, anything that's and to get a world upright, you need to close out the old. You need to end the old to create the new, the achievement, the success, everything here that was weighing you down that you didn't even know it was the clouds. I don't have to say watch the whole thing, we're on YouTube. But that clouds energy, it was weighing you down, but you were unaware of it, and it was creating a bit of stagnation and delays, but it had to, because you were the red wine, you were having to age, so it had to keep putting, standstills in your path, because unfortunately you weren't failing lessons, but you were prolonging your timeline, because maybe you yourself through this healing journey had to burn a few times to learn. So I always say we blame everyone else for our stagnation and our timeline, but it's until we master each emotion that we get granted that next key. Okay, so maybe another way to see this with not so much judgment, if you do find you're getting into judgment, was this is my life lessons. It's in my soul contract. I actually welcome this energy because I kept, unfortunately, putting my hand in a certain fire, projection. Okay, but I feel finally no more karmic avoidance, which is very beautiful. All right, let's just get you a little angel card. Oh my God, and justice again at the bottom. You got it twice. So justice is on. Okay, just 2, please. Angel messages. Clarity, truth on its way. Wow. So yellow. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel the gentle breeze flow through you. There is peace. There is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angels. And truth. Clarity through truth. Sign. The best way through the current situation is just to speak your truth in an elegant, soft, tactful, kind, compassionate way. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. Okay, it's not about losing your voice, but just remember to be tactful and kind. Okay. All right, let's get you some charmies. Chili pepper, and you're protected. You could wear one of these protection charms, but coming in rapidly. Citrine, abundance, Libra stone, divine intervention, perfect timing, tree of life, love from the start of time, protection, sage out your home, clean out your home, open all your windows. This is a little leaf. Maybe you collect feathers, or maybe you've just reminds me of ancient trees, that. But luck is on your side with the elephant trunk up. Maybe you just bought an elephant ornament or an elephant keychain or something, or a memory to do with Thailand. But the gold elephant, good luck, abundance. And remember, you are an elephant. Remember, in the animal deck, he's the one that has a flame in front of him and nothing can stop him. Okay. Your name could be Ellie as well. Oh, that rolled to a 4. 4 Emperor energy. 4-5. 13th to the 2nd, 13th to the 5th, 18th to the 5th. 4-4-4. 20. 20th of the 6th. 2nd of the 6th, 6th of the 2nd, 11th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 11th, 1st of the 11th, 11th of the 1st, and 11, 111, you'd be seeing, and that just went to 17. All right, my beautiful angels, you've got another reading up on Instagram today as well. I love you guys.